This story is set in a world where there are demons who feed on human souls to live. These demons enter the world to feed on human souls. And to save innocent people from these demons, some special powerful people called hunters exist. And for every generation, 3 hunters are chosen to protect the world from demons by creating a golden hornmoon. A hornmoon is like an invisible shield of protection that covers the world and protects it from demons as they cannot enter through it. And creating a hormone is simple, it doesn't take any physical effort. A hormone is created through beautiful and captivating songs. When people listen to those songs and love it so much that it takes over their heart, that is when a hormone gets stronger and protects them from the negativity of demons. And therefore, all the hunters are always K-pop stars who attract people through their songs. And this time, it is the K-pop band Huntrix, led by 3 girls, Rumi, Mira and Zoe, who are chosen for this work. Rumi is the lead singer in the band. She has a great voice. And her mother, who died a long time ago, was a hunter too. So it's actually Rumi's aunt Celine who brought her up to become a hunter. And Mira is the one who raps in the band, and she has always had the tag of being the problematic child in her family. But with Huntrix, she found space for her voice. And last, Zoe is the one who writes the songs because she is a non-stop talker. She always has ideas and she's always blabbering. Even with their flaws, together they are like a small family. And now they are all happy because they are very close to creating a golden hormone. People love them, and their band Huntrix is so popular. They have crazy fandom all across the world. So the moment they launch their new special song Golden, it takes over the internet just within a few hours. And they have decided they are going to create a golden hormone by performing their new song Golden live. And they are excited. They want to see it happen live as the golden hormone spreads over the world through the magic of their voice. So they begin the practice, but there's a problem. Rumi's voice is breaking in between. She's unable to sing the songs. Mira and Zoe ask her if she's okay, but Rumi just nods and goes off the stage. She goes to the washroom and locks the door. And Rumi is tensed. She's worried about her voice breaking off because she knows it's something serious. It's happening because she has patterns on her body. She has had it since birth, but now it is spreading across her body. Patterns are signs of being a demon. Every demon has patterns over their body, and Rumi has it because her father was a demon. So she is a part demon. And this is her fear. She feels scared of being a demon. She does not want Mira and Zoe to discover her truth because she is afraid they will not accept her. They are hunters. They hate demons. They are supposed to kill all the demons and protect the world. And if anyone gets to know that Rumi herself is a demon, what will happen? So she hides it from Mira and Zoe. But they all decide to postpone their live show until Rumi's voice recovers. But Rumi remains worried because she does not know how to heal her voice, how she can get rid of her patterns. And if that does not happen, how will they build the golden hormone? Meanwhile, seeing Huntrix so close to establishing a golden hormone, the demons are unhappy because they feed on human souls to live. If hormone gets stronger, they cannot enter the world and feed on human souls. So Guima, the master of demons, is worried about it. He wants to stop the girls from creating the golden hormone, but his every attempt is failing. Rumi, Mira and Zoe are hunters, and it's very easy for them to take down the demons. But then, a young demon boy named Jinu proposes to help Guima. Jinu is also a demon, but he sings very well. He has a band of 5 demon boys. He tells Guima to give him a chance, that he will stop Huntrix from creating a golden hormone. He will go into the world and create a band of his own, and as his fan base will grow, the hormone will get weaker. Guima agrees, but Jinu is doing this on the terms that if his plan works, Guima will erase his past memories, and Guima agrees. Jinu wants his memory erased because he did something in his past that still haunts him. Something that brings him shame and keeps reminding him that he is a demon. He wants to get rid of those memories and voices that torture him. So Jinu enters the world and launches his band Saja Boys with his boys. And it doesn't take them long to gain popularity because from their first song on, people have started liking them. Their songs are addictive and they're already building their fan base. But this has started to weaken the hormone, and the Huntrix girls are seeing this happening. They know about Jinu and his demon boy band and what they are here for. But they are not going to let them win. So one day, Rumi, Mira and Zoe follow them to attack them. And as they are fighting off the boys and other demons, Jinu notices the patterns on Rumi's arm. He is shocked because only demons have patterns. This means Rumi is a demon too. He is surprised, but Rumi gets scared as she notices that her patterns are visible. She is afraid that Mira and Zoe might see it. But right then, Jinu comes in between and covers her arm with a cloth and exits. The fight gets over, but Jinu is still thinking about the patterns on Rumi's arm because he knows well about the patterns and why they come. So he sends a message to Rumi through his pet tiger and calls her to meet him. Rumi goes to meet him, but with the plan of killing him. But Jinu knows of her intentions and saves himself from her attacks. But then he talks to her about her patterns. He asks her about it, but Rumi refuses to confess. She denies being a demon and says that she hates demons because they do not have any feelings. But Genu corrects her. He tells her that feelings are all that demons have, feelings of guilt and heavy shame, that it is actually one's shame and feeling of being a wrong person that makes a person demon. And he tells her that that is how Gwima controls them, through that voice of shame and guilt. He then shares his story with her. He tells her how he fell into the trap of Gwima. Years ago, he and his family were very poor. They did not have any food and shelter. But he knew how to sing, so he took an instrument and sang in markets. But nothing happened. He failed to provide for his family. That was when he heard Gwima for the first time. But Gwima helped him get famous. Soon he and his family had everything, good food, clothes, and they lived in a palace. But in return for this favor, Gwima captured him. He entrapped him into his world of demons. And without Genu, his family was left to die in front of his eyes. This gave Genu the shame of failing his family. Since then, he has been haunted by this memory, and this is why he has the patterns, reminding him of his demon within. Rumi listens to him and feels his pain. Genu tells her that her patterns are also because she feels ashamed of something, and he tells her that whenever she is ready, he will be there to listen to her because he can understand it the best. And he leaves. Rumi does not tell him anything, but deep within she knows what it is. She feels shameful about herself, that she was born. She considers herself a mistake, because her Aunt Celine always told her to hide her patterns. She made her feel like that it's her flaws and she needs to hide them. So she grew up feeling loved conditionally, and this makes her feel shameful about herself. After this meeting, Rumi starts to understand demons better. She understands that demons actually work for Gwima because he tortures them. He constantly reminds them of their shame and keeps them as prisoners. But her main focus is on her band Huntrix and how they can create the golden hormone sooner. They know they are losing fans to Saja Boys, so they cannot delay. They decide to perform at the Idol Awards, which is about to happen soon, and win it to seal the hormone finally. But they have to deliver a great performance to win it because their competition is with Saja Boys. So they decide to create a new song, a song directed at Saja Boys in which they talk about demons. But it does not feel right to Rumi. It does not sit well with her that they demean demons in their song. She has started to understand them better after knowing about Genu's story. But she can't tell it to Mira and Zoe because they will start to doubt her. So they keep working on their new song, but Rumi keeps feeling doubtful of it. So one day, Rumi gets an idea and she calls Genu to meet her. And when he comes, she tells him that she has a plan through which she can seal the hormone and he can save himself for Gwima too. She proposes her plan to him. She tells him that if he makes her band Huntrix win at the Idol Awards, the hormone will be sealed forever and he can stay here, out of Gwima's world of demons. But Genu does not believe that hormone can save him from Gwima. So Rumi tells him about her story, that she considers herself to be a mistake and that is the reason for her shame and patterns on her body. And she asks him to keep hope and trust in himself. She leaves the choice with him. And then she goes to Mira and Zoe and tells them that she is not okay with the new song. She will not be able to sing that song. They understand her and they finally decide to sing the song Golden for the Idol Awards. It's just one day to the Idol Awards now, so Rumi secretly goes to meet Genu to know his decision. And there she confesses to him that the more she talked with him about her shame, the more her voice has healed on its own. Genu also tells her that he also does not get haunted by his past when he is with her and he agrees to join her in her plan tomorrow. Rumi feels happy and they start to trust each other more. And Rumi leaves, but right then Genu gets called by Gwima into his world of demons. And Gwima reminds him of his past, how he abandoned his family to get rich, how he left them to die and chose riches for himself. This was his past, this was his mistake. But he felt so ashamed of it that he couldn't confess it to Rumi. He had lied to her about it. And Genu starts to feel hopeless for himself again. Finally, the day of the Idol Awards comes. Huntrix goes to perform first. Rumi thinks Genu is going to help them win, so she is singing on the stage, feeling good about it all, and her voice is also good like before. But then suddenly, when Mira and Zoe join her, they act weird. They start exposing her truth on the stage in front of everyone. Rumi feels scared, she can't believe it, but Mira and Zoe continue, finally removing her jacket and revealing her patterns to everyone. This makes Rumi stop and she screams. She feels humiliated in front of everyone and the show gets stopped. Her patterns are visible, everyone can see it now, everything is ruined now. She goes off stage and finds Genu standing with Mira and Zoe. She goes to him and realizes that it was all his plan, and it was not Mira and Zoe with her on the stage. It was demons dressed like them. She questions him why he betrayed her. Genu tells her the truth this time about his past, that it was him who left his family to die. He was so selfish that he left his family to die in return for money. He tells her that he is hopeless and he can't help her, and he just leaves. Then Rumi comes across real Mira and Zoe, but they are shocked to see her patterns and know her truth. They feel betrayed that she hid it from them, that she is a demon. Their trust gets broken and they refuse to be with her. And with that, their band Huntrix also gets broken. This weakens the hormone right away and the shield gets weaker. Demons can enter the world easily now. All the people are at risk of being entrapped by Gwima. Hopeless and defeated, Rumi leaves the show and goes to her aunt Celine, and she breaks down there. She questions her why she never loved all parts of her, why she made her feel ashamed of being born. But Celine still tells her to do the same, to hide her patterns. But Rumi has had enough now. She is not going to hide her truth anymore. She makes it very clear to her. Meanwhile, as their performance gets cancelled at the Idol Awards, Saja boys take this chance and start performing live. This was the moment Guima was waiting for. Hormone is weak, people are easy targets now. Everyone starts getting hypnotized by the song and they all start to feel their shame within. They all start to hear Guima slowly. They are almost consumed into Guima's world of demons when Rumi starts singing too. She's back, and this time she sings her truth, her real feelings without hiding anything. And it works, her voice does not crack anymore. But Guima interrupts her, saying that she can't stop him this time and attacks her. Rumi fights him with all her strength, but Guima is stronger than her. She's losing, but she's still fighting. Jinu sees all this, and he finally comes in between to protect Rumi. He takes the attack of Guima on himself and sacrifices himself. Rumi tells him to not do that, saying that she wants to save him. But Jinu tells her that she has saved him. She gave him his soul back, and then he passes his soul into her and vanishes. Now Rumi gets even stronger, and she fights off Guima and defeats him. And when she continues to sing, Mira and Zoe break off from the hypnotism and they join her. And then they all sing the song of truth together with love and pride. And slowly people start breaking off from the hypnotism of Guima and listen to them. They are loving it, swaying with them to the song. And as they finish their song, they see the wave of golden hormones spreading across the world. The world is finally sealed from the demons forever. They have fulfilled their dream. Huntrix has done it. And the three girls get back together. This was the story of our K-pop Demon Hunters girls, Rumi, Mira and Zoe. Hope you enjoyed it.